Welcome back, guys. It is voiceover Exza once again, watching the Scrub Lord play Subnautica. We finally got the scanner, so we're finally able to see what's going on with these. Chasing the foxfish, as I call it. Very annoyed that it's running away so fast. Oxygen. Yeah, get it. Yee, boy. You can see how happy I am to have that fish around. The chair creaks every time I move. I apologise. Not the most professional voiceover person. A peeper. I forget how intense the music is in this game. Yes. I can English. Oxygen. Yes. Swim. Swim up. Don't die. Yes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first one. Like I said, in the next session I will have the actual... So there's 3 episodes in this session. After that, the next session should have the actual commentary from the actual videos. This is just annoying because I explained it all in the first part, but yeah. God, such intense music. Jeez. Damn. Acquired. Oh my god, I literally just did that at the same time as myself. I just touched my head at the same time. Am I on a parallel time stream right now? Both just saying the same things. Acquired. No, that's not. It's acquired. Get it right, bro. Get it right. Say English properly. I'm like, why can't I scan this? This is a part of the ship. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Pretty sure I made that joke at some point. Hey, it may have been at this exact moment, who knows. Oh, I think this is where I first see the big boy, and I'm like, I am staying the hell away from that. Oxygen. Whee. I'm like, oh, we're about to die. We're actually blacking out now for lack of oxygen. That's fun. That's just what we need. Yeah, that's the first... You can see, I'm literally just like, no, get back to the ship. Back to the ship, I hate it. Literally, like, pegging it because I saw the big boy. And obviously at the time, right, I thought the big boy was going to hurt me, so I was like, shit, no, I ain't going anywhere near that. Like, it was huge. It turns out it's just a smelly boy that shoots smelly shit at you. But, yeah, no, I really freaked out at that. That's like one of the things I remember most from playing this session was seeing that big boy in the distance and being like, ah, shit, run! Because I'm a pussy hole. I'm sure I said something very witty about the moon just there, but you know. Seek fluid intake. Mm. And this is where I'm like, what? What does that mean? Where do I get fluid from? There is water all around me. And honestly, I think for this entire session I just let myself die because it was too... Right, I did put it on my list to make water that you can drink, but it didn't work too well, dude. Didn't work too well at all. So I was just like, yeah, you know, it's easier if we just die and come back. But obviously, I'm sure you guys can give me tips in the comments. I really think we may be focusing on the wrong things. I think at this point I'm literally just looking through to see what we can build. We've already obviously got the scanner. And then we're like, oh, we should probably make the repair tool. That'll be able to fix everything. And obviously there's like the basic stuff that we need for everything. Clearly not paying attention to anything we could use to make drinking water. But that's fine. Who needs that? Nobody needs that. That's fine. So, yeah, to be fair, the repair tool is probably like a good next port of call, because apologies for that. Right. Yes. So obviously like the repair tool is something we need, but the water we're just like, who needs water? Who needs water, really? Not like it's a basic human necessity or anything, you know? You know? Literally me in real life, to be fair. I live off... I drink a lot more water than I did as a kid. Fucking hell, as a kid I was literally just like dehydrated little fucking prune. That's gross. Brain coral. Yeah, I don't think we read through everything. I don't remember reading for everything. Yay, the good boy. Look at him. The foxfish. That's what we're calling him. He's going in the thumbnail. Don't know how, but he's going in the I don't even know what the thumbnail's going to be for this series, to be fair. I could do the generic, you know, Subnautica thumbnails. I'm tempted to draw something myself, to be fair. But we'll see. Seek fluid intake immediately. How about you fuck off, bitch? Yes, I did have a very much hate relationship with this AI lady. Oh, filtered water. Still can't figure out how to fucking... Yeah, so they give you like 1 water and 2 fucking food bars, and then that's it. You're supposed to be able to make drinkable water by the time you've run out. No, that didn't happen for me. But I'm bad at games, as we've discussed, so, you know, that... Yeah. Move away from the camera, as a... I really need to figure out a way to keep my face in shot when doing this. I don't know. I don't know. I think I get really invested. I'm just like, oh yes, let me lean forward a bit to get closer to the game I'm playing. That's not how it works, is it? It's like tilting your fucking head when you're playing Mario Kart. It doesn't help you drive faster, it just makes you think you do. It does help you drive faster, that's how you win. Tilt your head along with your car, that's how you win. Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to swim in you again. We're like, what is that noise? No idea. Let's scan this thing. Honestly, I think the scanny tool was like my favourite fucking... I was literally just like, let me scan everything. I love it. I feel like it... Aquabiologist? No, marine bio... That's the fucker. Marine biologist. I could do that. I could not. I am too terrified of the ocean. I've even said I don't think I could ever even go scuba diving, because the idea of like, you know, fucking up your lungs for it, or getting oxygen poisoning, or like you go off the back of the boat wrong and then you fucking die. Like, there's an actual thing, like if you hit the water wrong, you're fucked, you know? I don't know. There's too many possibilities for death. So I'll avoid it, thank you. I will avoid the water. But yeah, that skydiving's another one. Too many... I mean, not many people die from skydiving or from scuba diving, but you know, there's a possibility, and knowing my luck, I would be that person. So, bitch, no. I don't know what I'm moaning about here. I can see the fear I can smell the fear months down the line. This bitch is fucking terrified, but the sun's coming out. I know for a fact I'm moaning about the fucking seek fluid intake thing again there. Aww. Pretty sunrise in our shitty water world. So like, yeah, we need to make bleach to make clean water, which, yeah, that makes sense. Sure, game. Scan it. Scan everything. I like that one as well. That's a cool fish as well. Oh, I can scan the corals. But then I'm like trying to figure out how to get the things from the corals that I need for the things I need to craft. Oh, that's very tight squeeze. Very uncomfortable. Not very demure. Dead memes. Oxygen. But yeah, we're trying to figure out how to, like, you know, get stuff off things to make things, and then I'm like, huh. Eventually I realised that maybe a tool is the answer to that question. And that means I can actually make, well, harvest things properly. I'm getting distracted by this bitch fucking telling me shit's gonna explode. Like reading to try and figure out how to get shit off the corals. Because I know it's to do with the coral tubes, it's obviously to do with that, but Nani, and then I hear that shit and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I see the big shadow again. And I'm like, shit, son. No fucking way. But then I chill. I'm in my safe spot, or what I assume is my safe spot. I'm like, maybe this is the coral that I need to know. Like, bear in mind, I know nothing about this game other than how it was when it first got released. So I don't really know what I'm doing. As obvious as that probably is. I feel I need to remind people that are like, you don't know how to do this? Are you an idiot? And it's like, well, yeah, to this game, I am an idiot. This is my first time fucking playing. Give me a break, you jerk. Are people enjoying the voiceover shit? I don't know. It's kind of fun. I've always wondered how I would do it, and it's not too bad, to be fair. I was worried it would be a lot more complicated, but it's not. I'm actually enjoying it. And then I kind of realise, I'm like, oh, there's a blue one. Oxygen. Yeah, then I hear that. Like, what the shit is that? Almost fucking died again. I'm saying something and I don't know what that something is. I don't know. Past Exza was doing a funny, probably. More than present Exza is doing, I do apologise. Present Exza is not as funny as past Exza, you see. Present Exza is stressing about what they're gonna say to make this video as entertaining as it originally was. This bit freaked me out. It's kind of cool that you can go through them. Then I kept worrying that I was going to meet something inside. And I'm like, how do I keep trying to scan them to see maybe I'm doing it wrong. I'm like right clicking, left clicking. Come on, let me have the thingies. I do eventually realise that I probably need a tool. Like, what is that noise? That's just one of the normal ones. That's fine. It's honestly like being able to hear this without my talking is strange. It's kind of, the sound design is awesome. I'm really fucking scared at this point of bumping into more of those explodey fish. But they're not actually that bad. That was just the first bad fish the first fucking fish I came across. Which happened to be a bad fish because I decided to go cave exploring straight away. And as you know from the Minecraft series, that does not work out too well for me. Whenever it happens. Spoilers for one of the newer parts of the Minecraft series. I think it's episode 34, episode 33. One of those. Yeah, have fun with that. I didn't. Which means you guys probably will. I would love to know what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, dying from lack of fucking water, that's great. I think this is just the part where I just accept my fate. And think, you know what, I'm clearly not going to make water in time. Oh yeah, we found some eggs. That was fun. We could grab our own sea creatures, yay! Like, okay, let's just go die in my little home, in my little hole. We have no more water, so fuck it. Frantically trying to fucking figure out how to get these fucking coral tube thingies. You see me getting like annoyed. It's like, what the fuck am I doing? They don't give you any instructions. Which is good. Like, I like a game where it doesn't baby you and like make you do tutorial things when you could just be playing and figuring out yourself. I prefer games like that so much. And I'm like, oh, survival knife. Maybe I need something like that, and then I can stab at the thing and it will give me extra resources. And yeah, that's how it works. Obviously nobody told me that. Look at me stressing. Stop stressing, Exza. So it's all okay. We're dead. We died. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Because we've still got our tools. First death from water starvation. Dehydration, we'll go with that. First death from dehydration. Should I have a death counter? Maybe. Will I? No. If someone wants to keep track of all the ways I've died, that'd be fun. If this series ends up being quite long, then at least you've got some entertainment. Oh yeah, we start going towards the kelp forest. That's a smart idea. Oxygen already? Blech. Oxygen. Directive. I'm pretty sure I made that joke in here somewhere. I'm like, oh cool, a kelp forest. What's around here then? And then I see that fucking thing. And I'm like, oh, he's not coming near us, that's fine. It's still fucking terrifying, but that's fine. And yeah, this happens. And I'm like, yeah, let's just scan him, I want to know what it is. That's fine, he won't get me, look at him coming after me. Yeah, I'm going to die. But no, we managed to scan him. And then we booked it out of there. God. Exza's braver than I give them credit for, let's be honest. Wouldn't catch me doing that. I mean, what? I'm like, oh shit, is it following us? And I can still see the big boy in the distance, like the big shadow of him. And that's freaking me out as well. But yeah, that's why you don't go in the kelp forest, ladies and gentlemen. I'm like, yeah, you can see me noticing the big fucking shadow of the big boy. And I'm like, they're terrifying. It turns out they're not actually that bad, they just, you know, shoot gas at you or something. the thing is, I obviously get like more courageous as we go through. The issue is I'm also like bricking myself more and more. I think I was too tired to register how scared I was. Because this is like multiple fucking fears for me. You've got like the holes, the ocean, the unknown. Like there's so much unknown here. I'm like, oh, that's a cool looking fish. Is it gonna eat me? I don't know. And then one just fucking jump scares me. As soon as we started going near the kelp forest, I was like, okay, wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. That is a spicy area. And then I literally start going back there again. Like, oh my god, the self-preservation on this bitch is non-existent. Let's be honest. But I think also I started getting more courageous because I knew that if I died it wouldn't be too bad. Like, I'd already died of, you know, thirst. And nothing like too bad happened. I think I may have lost some resources. I think you always lose some, but I think one time I died and I dropped like a bunch of parts or something and I was like, shit, I gotta get them back, and then they landed near the kelp forest. It was this whole thing, you'll see. Obviously I don't want to give spoilers for the series, but yeah, I think when we do play this again I do want to, oh of course, I do want to make sure that I explore more. Something's chasing us again. Something's always chasing us. Maybe we're a tasty snack, eh guys? Hehehe. Yeah, I was literally like, oh, could that be the thing that I need? You know, in the kelp forest with all the scary things. Mayhaps. So I see these fucking seeds, I'm like, oh, well I better go and try and get them, because then I can get the knife to get the coral shit with. I'm literally right into the fucking centre of the fucking spooky kelp forest. Like, yeah, I got some. Run away. Run away. And then it starts getting dark, because of course it starts getting fucking dark. Yeah, that bitch be scared. Then it's fine. It's fine. Made it out. Keeping an eye. We're fine, we're alive. That's all that matters, right? I don't know what I'm saying there, but I'm sure I'm reassuring myself. I'm stimming, shaky hands, yep, flappy hands. What were we stimming about? Was it that we finally got what we needed? Probably not. Need a bladderfish. Because of course we need a bladderfish. So I think at this point we do make the knife, yep. Make the survival knife, so then I can actually get the coral shit. I'm like, ooh. Following the massacre on Braxis Prime, the knife remains the only exception. Yeah, enjoyed that story about Braxis knife. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Well, yeah. Sure. Well, like, yeah, let me go to this coral and let me stab it and see if I get what I need. And moment of truth. Yes, we do. Boom. Not too bad to say I figured it out all by myself, is it? And that's what I mean, like, I do enjoy games where you can figure it out by yourself. You don't have to, like, have a tutorial and all that jazz. Nope, you're just thrown into it and see what happens. Especially when it comes to, like, exploring games like this, because... And then I just start stabbing everything to see what I get out of it. Not gonna lie, I think in my head I thought we went to the ship a lot sooner than this. Clearly we didn't. I mean, okay, obviously attempted to get to the ship a lot sooner than this. So yeah, then I'm like, can I make the thingy? Because I think we're looking to make both the clean water and the repair tool. Like cave sulfur. Surely that comes off the explodey boys. I've played Minecraft, I know these things. And I'm like, how do I get titanium? I've already got that before, so I think that's just the miney stuff that we do. Now I'm looking for all this house shit, and I'm like, how the fuck do you get, like... I do wonder, all this house expansion stuff, does that come, like, off the pod that I'm currently in, or do you, like, make your own base on the surface, or whatever? When I say the surface, I mean the floor, the seabed, the sea floor, whatever. You know what I mean. But yeah, this first session was mostly just, like, figuring out how the game works, how we build things, getting, like, the basic tools and shit. And it was a lot of fun. But obviously if we play again, I do want to do a bit more exploring. Obviously we've gone to the kelp forest quite a bit, but then I'm like, I need to go the other ways and see what we can find. But then I worry that we're going to bump into a giant leviathan or something. So I really don't think I explored as much as I could have done in this first session, because we were trying to get tools and, you know, not die. But who knows, maybe we will. Maybe we will. Oh, like, this is the fucker that followed me. What a dick. I think I made a joke about a stalker. Yes, who doesn't make a joke about a stalker? But yeah, I know that it's a lot of looking at the computer, reading through things and stuff, but seeing as it is the first session I did on this game, I feel like I had to, because I needed to sort of learn what's going on, what we're doing, all that stuff. And like I say, obviously my voiceovers aren't going to be as engaging as if I am talking in the actual game. But obviously we lost the audio, so here I am. And obviously I'm not going to be getting as many laughs out of people or whatever. Obviously I'm going to try and make it entertaining for you guys, but this is the second out of the 3 episodes that don't have audio. And then when I do my next session, I will make sure that the audio is recording, even though I did check and then a game glitch made it so that it wasn't. But that, yeah, I will make sure for next time so that you can see my reactions to this scary water-based shite firsthand. Oh yay, it's nighttime again. I mean, I gotta say, the glowing lights and shit are beautiful. I love the nightimey bit. But it's still fucking terrifying. Little squiggly fox friend. Yeet. It is so pretty. And like stab the light things. Yes. I honestly, like, I loved this game. The soundtrack, the graphics. Like, it's kind of cartoony but realistic, and there's a lot of, like, pretty lights and shit, and that's my jam. What am I doing? Why am I stressing? I'm stressing about something. You can see it on my face, but I don't know what I'm stressing about. I could just dub over whatever I want to right now, in all honesty. I could get myself cancelled. I could be like, look at this bitch in the past. Look what they thought. I'm not going to. I just hit my headphones into the microphone. I do apologise. Beat. Yes. But, yeah. Is this this may be the bit where I'm like, huh, maybe we should try and make it over to the ship before it blows up. Because obviously we kept getting the notifications about it blowing up and stuff. I don't know why when I'm on the top of the ship it lags a lot more. I think it's just the texture of the ocean on the top. But, yeah. I mean, honestly, right, I love the aesthetic of water because it's so calm. Well, it's really not, but you know what I mean, like... I don't know how to describe it. It's just so pretty. The ocean is beautiful and cool, but it's still the ocean, and it can and will kill you. So that's kind of why I'm scared of it. There's the big boy. He was fucking... Honestly, I was getting so creeped out by this big boy. The stalker's like... Yeah, he's scary. I mean, he looks like that bad guy from Ice Age 2, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. No, that's Ice Age 3. Ice Age 2, Meltdown. That's the fucker. Something I'm constantly doing. Yeah, that big boy, I don't know what it was about him. I would literally just like, he looks huge. Like, when he was in the distance, every single time I saw him, I was like, he's huge. I don't want to go near him. He looks massive. And he wasn't that big, really. In comparison to a lot of other things that I know are in the game.
Oxygen.
Like, oxygen again, fucking hell. But, yeah, seeing him in the distance, I don't think he was somebody I wanted to party with, let's just say. And then I heard that shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is following me? I'm pretty sure it's another stalker. And then I was like, I don't even know, because nothing was there when I turned around. I just heard a scream, and then I was like, okay, that's fine. There he is. Like, what's he doing coming out of the kelp forest? I am freaking out so fucking much. Like, this bitch, you don't understand how much it took for this bitch to keep it together, right? To carry on recording. Like, they are fucking petrified. And they are just carrying on.
Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drag core has reached a critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
And then I'm like, oh, maybe I should swim over. Maybe I should. That might be an idea. Because I'm pretty sure, like, before it blows up, there's actually loot over there or something. From what I've heard, I might be wrong. I may be very wrong. Citation needed, as always, with anything I say. But yeah, I don't think this is the time when I went to go and explore that. I think I was too busy trying to get sulfur from this dude. From these fuckers. These blowy uppy fucking creeper dudes. Oxygen again. And there are the big boys once again. They look big from a distance, right? Well, yeah, I just start swimming towards the ship. Brilliant. Good job, Exza. Good idea. Very smart. Not. Just got a knife in hand. Just a simple little fucking pocket knife. Nope, put that away. Who needs protection, right? Just get out your scanner and scan yourself. That works. Gonna die of hunger anyway. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Like I say, I think it would be more entertaining when I can actually have the audio with the gameplay. I'm very sad that we lost that, because it was a lot of me freaking out and showing how scared I was, and watching it back, I'm like, yeah, look at this pussy. But yeah, no, it was scary, and I can safely say that I don't think exposure therapy is for me. I don't think it helped me conquer any fears. a giant squid may still come and eat me in my sleep. Because that had happened. I live next to a canal. Nowhere near the ocean or anything, just a canal.
Emergency.
It could happen.
Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
That was our stomach. And then we get near the radiation. I'm like, oh, cool. I may be dying. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time, guys. Bye. Swim away.